Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you and finally uploading the English version of these hot cocoa cup bombs, which I love all the feedback that I have been getting on my Instagram towards them. Thank you so much. Let's just get straight onto it. You're going to need sprinkles, nonpareils, and then you're also going to need chocolate. You guys know I never suggest using almond bark in these type of chocolates. I always go for Merkins, even though it's technically not 100% real chocolate. Keep that in mind. But for the reason that I'm suggesting this one is just because it's thicker and it makes the process go a lot by faster, and you don't have to do like double coats. You're going to need your choice of cocoa mix, these 3-ounce cups, and then these decorations. Icing decorations, they're by the brand Wilton. I do suggest the bigger ones. I don't suggest putting like a random sprinkle on there because it's so tiny and it just doesn't look as professional as using these big icing ones. Obviously, you're going to need some mini marshmallows. I am using peppermint. Cocoa mix, I do get this one from like TJ Maxx and Home Goods, so that way I'm able to purchase it much cheaper than paying full price. I do love this one. I've always used the Starbucks brand, but for Christmas I will only be having those options. For the cocoa cups, I don't offer it in all the variety of flavors. It's just my personal preference and whatever works for me, because that's it for Thanksgiving. I have so much going on. I have cocoa bombs, I have cupcakes, I have cheesecakes, and I didn't do treat boxes just because I know for my business what works best is baked good items, because obviously they just want to bring like a big treat like to share with everyone. So that's why I was like, you know what, I'm not even going to do a treat boxes. However, I do get asked all the time to make it for businesses, like for my clients to their clients. Okay, so you just want to put chocolate in each cup, fill it halfway, twist it all around. It just makes things go faster, and then you can just shake off all the excess from it. And these do go straight into the freezer after I'm done. I try to work fast. Obviously, I feel like I go a lot slower just because the tripod thing is like right next to me whenever I am filming. So that's why I prefer not to film, but I try and do it for y'all. So here I just have the lids. I get so many questions, but I did them completely backwards. But hey, it did the job for me and it worked. But you're supposed to flip them on the other side. But you just cut the cup in half basically, and that's what creates the lid for it. I know I got like messages and comments like, oh my god, I would never do these. These are not, I guess, good for the environment. There's so much paper you're wasting. But if you keep in mind, how am I not packaging, like, let's say the ones that I do use as silicone molds, and packaging them in like cupcake tins? That's pure plastic. And then I'm still using cupcake liners, plus the ribbon that you put on top of it for it and everything. But these, in reality, yeah, I'm using a cup, but all I really use to package, it's literally a bag, and you put the bow on it. So if you start comparing, you're using about the same thing. So stop whining about it. If it doesn't work for your business, then go ahead and do something else. But to cut the paper off of it, it's so easy. Just do a snippet. But literally just do it on the ring of the cup itself. Hopefully that makes sense. And I'll link everything down below where I purchased. I do get my cups from Amazon. They had a sale the other day that I tried sharing it with you guys, but I don't think it's shared here on YouTube. But you guys can always follow me on Instagram, or I'm a little bit more active now on TikTok, so you guys can follow me there too. But these come out so easy, literally just like 5 minutes maximum in your fridge, and that's it. So like I said, I did use the cup, the lid part backwards, so I had to cut some of the excess, but it's so easy. Just literally cut it, and then you can start working on it. Here, like I said, I don't know, this day was just off for me, I guess, because I typically don't do this part first. I typically try and get the top of my cups perfectly even, because they're not smooth from the top, so it makes it harder to close. But I did that afterwards. I'll show you guys in a bit. And then what I found best and fastest is literally just doing a swirl zigzag on the top and putting your marshmallows, because this is the part that I guess is more time consuming for me. Not even doing the cups. Like I tell you guys, literally this is like my second time that I was doing these, and none broke. So I don't know, I thought they were very, very intimidating, but I even feel like in a way they do go faster, like doing the cut part. This is the part that's slower for me, which is this part you're gonna see where you have to literally glue on one by one each marshmallow. But once you get the hang of it, you start working at a faster pace. But the mini straws, literally a full-size paper straw, you cut it into threes, and then that's about the size that it should be. Just for decoration purposes, someone told me, oh, I bet that stick melted, or that paper straw melted. They actually don't melt in them. I use them for my personal use for my daughter, but they're not meant to be like drank out of. And then I do about 2 layers. Sometimes I might squish one more at the top to make it a third layer, but typically I just do 2 and then zigzag it. I did do red and green, which I didn't like the look of it, so I just ended up using red. And then of course my chocolate wasn't hot enough, so I had to reheat it, but of course it ruined your decoration. And you guys know I always suggest using those fancy little sprinkles. But for this, honestly, it's not needed. I feel like the bow like makes everything just come together and just look cute. So I don't suggest putting it. And also what worked best when gluing these was literally just putting chocolate around the rim and making it fit in there. And yeah, that's how simple it is. And I didn't, because on my first video, I think I did it a little bit differently. But like I tell you guys, this is my second time doing these, and I still don't think that they look bad. And I feel like I could get so much better in no time, obviously, with practice. Same goes with my hot cocoa bombs. Like, they looked horrible. Now that I look back at it, like my samples from last year, like they weren't closed completely. But hey, thank God people still supported me. And then I know I will get questions about the pricing. Right here, you just want to glue the thing on. I do sell these $8 each, which I even see some people even sell them for $10, so it's all up to you. But I would say no less than $7, no matter if you live in Texas where it's cheaper. I do live in California, if you guys don't know, so we do have higher pricing. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but almond bark was like $1.89 last year, and then this year you're paying $3.19 for it, which is ridiculous, right? Almost double the price. But whatever. Or half dozen for $40. I don't do 1 dozen in a better price. No, I'm just doing half dozens and single ones. So you just want to put the little bag. It's a 4x6 little cellophane bag. I forget what they're called. But like I said, I'll link down everything down below. You literally just want to use a clear little hair tie type things. Close it. And they actually do seal. Because I left these for 2 weeks here. And then I go and drink one. Like right there. It's been 2 weeks. And I go and drink one, and the marshmallows are still super, super soft. So don't be scared that these are going to go stale. I do suggest only doing a week in advance. I wouldn't do it longer just because you give that option to your customers. Like if they want to store it for at least another 2 weeks, they go ahead and do so. Because I have this client that she literally has no family, but she also just wants to purchase half dozen because it's a better price. So yeah, and plus I don't have the time to do it really that much in advance because let's say these are for, let's say, Christmas. I'm already working on Elf on the Shelf orders and getting everything ready for that. So it's like I don't have time. But if you do have the time, please don't do them in a month in advance. I see some people doing that, and I'm like, But you do what works for you. I just share what has worked for me and how I run my business. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.